I want to talk about voting in 2025. That's this year, okay? Some of the votes are literally coming up. Well, there was one yesterday in Pennsylvania where the Democrats, thank you, actually flipped a state Senate seat. I think it was state Senate, and maybe a couple of state representatives, House seats. This is the state of Pennsylvania, but still, it's very important. That's the reason I want to talk about voting this year, okay? You should vote every damn year, okay? Especially if you're a Democrat or independent or whatever. And if you don't normally vote, please fucking join us and vote this time. From now on, till the day you die. Not after you're dead. Like the Republicans always claim we do. We don't. You know who does? They do. That's why they think we do it. They think we cheat at elections because they cheat at it all the time. Almost everyone caught in the last, 10 years cheating at voting was a Republican. Not all of them, but nearly all of them. 90+%. Look it up. Anyway, let me get back to 2025 and voting. Why is it important? Well, there's mostly it's local and state offices. It's not federal stuff in 2025. That's next year. But it's stuff for your local government and your state government that come up every year. There's always something rotating through. Mayors, very important, especially in this situation where we've got all this crap coming down the pipe, crap literally, from Trump and et al. We need local and state officials, representatives to help cushion the blow and subvert some of this crap. Mayors are very important, especially in the big cities, but even the small towns. If you've got the right mayor, they've got influence and control, some control over the police department. If you get the county, your sheriff, make sure your sheriff is liberal. A lot of them aren't, especially out in the counties. You want to vote for Democrats all the way across the board. Don't vote all this independent shit. It's not time for that. Maybe one day again you can do that. Not now. But more important is like state, House, and Senate. If those are up for a vote, look it up. I don't even know the name of the place. I think it's like vote.org. There's a couple of organizations online that will help you find your local elections and what's going on. You can look up your county or city and elections, and you'll be able to find it. Just Google it. Anyway, another one is governors. Some governors might be up for election this year. I'm not sure. We just had a big one in North Carolina. Thankfully, the Democrat won by a landslide because it was up against the black Nazi Mark Robinson. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, but there's, also there are state Supreme Court running, especially in Wisconsin right now, which is a really important one because Elon Musk has dumped like millions of dollars into the extreme right judge. I can't even remember his name. He's a dick. So that's very important because Wisconsin, why are these things important? Why are these local and state things, especially state, important? Because your state government decides how they divide up the federal districts for the House of Representatives. That's a big one. And in North Carolina is probably the worst gerrymandered state, and gerrymander means how you partisan division up of the districts. In fact, my district, there wasn't even a Democrat running last year. Ridiculous. It's a huge district down on the eastern part of North Carolina, and we didn't even have a Democrat running. I was like, what the fuck? And don't say, Steve, you should run. Trust me, I would have to open up my closet and all kinds of skeletons fall out of there. I would probably never win. And I tend to tell people what the fuck I think. And so I'm just going to do this on YouTube. But somebody in my district needs to run as a Democrat next time. But it's difficult because of the way they divide it up. At the state level, when the Republicans get a hold of it, they chop it up in these weird districts so that there are more Republicans in the district than Democrats. They split all the Democrats up essentially into these red districts. They become red because of the way they divide them. It's like, it's not cutting a pizza into equal slices. It's like cutting the pizza into like these weird jigsaw pieces that benefit them. That's why your state elections matter. Because if you get Republicans in control in the state, then they can do this kind of crap. Divide up so that the Democrats never win, even though we outnumber them. We outnumber them in North Carolina. But we're so gerrymandered that we got Republican representatives where there shouldn't be. So, make sure you're registered to vote. Do that today. Just go ahead and get it done. That way it's done. It's easy to do. And you can do it online. And then vote in November, or if there are primaries or whatever before then, vote then too. Pick the person you want, pick them, vote for them. We got to do this. It is important. We still have to vote. We can't give up. It's going to be a long road getting rid of this Nazi-ass bullshit in this country. But the only way we're going to do that is vote, stand up, speak your mind, protest, boycott shit, whatever, but make sure you vote. All right, guys. Fuck on. Live fearless.